In this video, we explore some of the most devastating disasters that have left a lasting impact on the world, starting off with number 5, the Titanic. The unsinkable ship that, well, sank. Talk about irony. Over 1,500 lives lost in icy waters. Next up, number 4, the Great Fire of London, 1666. A bakery mishap that turned the city into a bonfire. Took 3 days to contain, sliding into number 3, the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Shook the city awake at dawn, then the fires finished the job. Over 80% of the city destroyed. Now for number 2, Hurricane Katrina, 2005. A storm so fierce it reshaped the Gulf Coast. Left thousands homeless and the aftermath unforgettable. Finally, number 1, the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. A colossal wave triggered by an undersea earthquake. Over 230,000 lives lost across 14 countries, truly devastating. Disasters remind us of nature's power. Stay curious, stay prepared, and stay safe. If you're a history buff, then you need to check this out. Here are the top 5 events that shaped our world. Number 1, the invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg in 1440. This game changer made books available to everyone, not just the rich. Next up, number 2, the American Revolution in 1776. This fight for freedom inspired revolutions and democracy around the globe. Number 3, the Industrial Revolution in the 18th century. Steam engines, factories, and mass production. This era transformed the way we live and work. Number 4, World War II from 1939 to 1945. This devastating conflict reshaped borders, politics, and societies across continents. And finally, number 5, the moon landing in 1969. Neil Armstrong's giant leap for mankind proved that space is the new frontier. So, there you have it. 5 epic events that left their mark on history. What's your favorite moment? Fancy a taste of the high life? Here are 5 restaurants where luxury knows no bounds. First up, the Fat Duck in Bray. Heston Blumenthal's masterpiece where dining is an adventure and each dish tells a story. Think edible candles and snail porridge. Next, we've got Aragawa in Tokyo. This place is all about the beef, and I mean the beef. Kobe beef so tender it practically melts in your mouth. Number 3, Per Se in New York City. Thomas Keller's Jewel with a view of Central Park. Fancy a 9-course tasting menu? Better book months in advance. Fourth, Osteria Francescana in Modena, Italy. Chef Massimo Bottura's innovative twist on traditional Italian cuisine. Mind-blowing. And finally, Le Louis XV in Monaco. Alain Ducasse's Temple of French Gastronomy. Opulence meets elegance with every bite. So there you have it. 5 elite restaurants where dining is nothing short of legendary. Ready to make a reservation? These top 5 most haunted places will give you chills. Ghosts aren't just for Halloween. Ready for a scare? Number 1, the Tower of London. Yeah, that tourist spot? Apparently, Anne Boleyn's ghost still roams around without her head. Creepy, right? Next up, the Island of the Dolls in Mexico. This place is packed with thousands of creepy old dolls. And legend says they move on their own. Yikes. Third, the Catacombs of Paris. Miles of underground tunnels filled with human bones. If you hear whispers, you're not imagining it. At number 4, the Eastern State Penitentiary in Philly. Former inmates claim to hear eerie footsteps and see shadowy figures. Ghosts of the past, perhaps. Finally, the Aokigahara Forest in Japan. Known as the Suicide Forest, it's said to be haunted by vengeful spirits. Definitely not a place for a midnight stroll. So, if you fancy a real scare, check these places out. If your idea of heaven is a sandy shore, you're in for a treat. Let's discover the top 5 most beautiful beaches in the world. First up, Whitehaven Beach in Australia. Crystal clear waters and pure white sand. It's like stepping into a dream. Next, we jet off to Seychelles. Anse Source d'Argent is famous for its pink sands and giant granite boulders. Perfect for those Insta-worthy shots. Now we're heading to the Maldives. Vadu Island is a must-see at night. The sea glows with bioluminescent plankton, lighting up like a starry sky. Fourth stop, Bora Bora in French Polynesia. Turquoise waters, overwater bungalows, and stunning coral reefs. It's luxury and beauty rolled into one. Finally, we hit the shores of Navajo Beach in Greece. Also known as Shipwreck Beach, it's surrounded by towering cliffs and has the bluest water you've ever seen. So, which beach will you be adding to your bucket list? Hit that like button if you're ready to pack your bags. And don't forget to follow us for more travel inspiration. Until next time, happy travels. Why are there not more people talking about these jaw-dropping hotel prices? Let's uncover the top 5 most extravagant stays. At number 5, we have the Four Seasons Hotel in New York. A night here will set you back a cool $50,000. But hey, it's got a private spa and unbeatable skyline views. Next up, the Mark Hotel in New York. For $75,000 a night, you get a penthouse suite that's larger than most homes. Talk about living large. Taking the third spot is Grand Resort Lagonisi in Athens. Here, $80,000 per night gets you your own private beach and a personal butler. Fancy that? In second place, we have Hotel President Wilson in Geneva. A whopping $83,000 per night gives you 12 bedrooms and a panoramic view of Lake Geneva. Now that's posh. And finally, the Crown Jewel Lovers Deep Submarine Hotel. You heard right, it is a submarine. For an eye-watering $150,000 a night, you'll enjoy an underwater adventure like no other. Dive deep into luxury, quite literally, so which one's your dream stay? Comment below. Are you brave enough to dive into the unknown? Let's uncover 5 mysteries that defy explanation. Number 1. The Voynich manuscript. This medieval book is written in a language no one can decipher. Even top cryptologists are stumped. Next up, number 2. The Dyatlov Pass incident. 9 Russian hikers found dead under bizarre circumstances in 1959. What really happened in those snowy Ural mountains? Mystery 3. The WOW signal. In 1977, astronomers caught a 72-second radio signal from space. Was it aliens? We still don't know. On to number 4, the disappearance of flight MH370. A plane vanished mid-flight in 2014, and despite massive searches, it remains lost. Finally, number 5, the Zodiac Killer. This serial killer taunted police with cryptic messages in the 1960s and 70s. His identity? Still a mystery. Got chills yet? These are just the tip of the iceberg. Stay curious, mystery lovers. Who knows, maybe you'll be the one to solve them. This is why you need to stay alert in the wild. The world's deadliest creatures are no joke. Kicking off at number 5, we have the box jellyfish. Its sting, more painful than stepping on a Lego. Sliding in at number 4 is the Cape Buffalo. These bad boys can charge at you like a double espresso on legs. Number 3, the pufferfish. One wrong bite and it's lights out. Seriously, don't eat sushi unless you know your chef is a pro. At number 2, it's the king cobra. Its venom can drop an elephant. Yeah, that's right, an elephant. And finally, taking the top spot, the mosquito. Tiny but mighty, these bloodsuckers spread diseases like wildfire. So next time you're out adventuring, keep your eyes peeled and stay safe. Or, bring a really good bug spray. Catch you on the next wild adventure. Love playing video games? Let's see which ones are the most popular. Starting off at number 5, we've got Fortnite with 350 million players. This colourful battle royale game has got everyone flossing. Next up, in the 4th spot, it's Dungeon Fighter Online. With 700 million players, this beat-em-up game has been a staple for gamers in South Korea. Sliding into number 3, it's Minecraft with 238 million copies sold and countless players. This sandbox game lets your creativity run wild. Coming in hot at number 2, it's Crossfire. With over 1 billion players, this tactical shooter is a global phenomenon, especially in Asia. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, it's PlayerUnknown's Battleground. With a whopping 1 billion players, this battle royale game took the world by storm. Got a favorite from the list? Smash that like button and tell us in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more epic gaming content. See you in the next video, exposing the wonders of ancient history. You won't believe what these civilizations achieved. First up, ancient Egypt. Think pharaohs, pyramids, and the mysterious Sphinx. They even had a hieroglyphic writing system. Next, the Greeks. They gave us the Olympics, democracy, and epic mythology. Ever heard of Zeus? Yeah, he's their guy. Don't forget about the Romans. They built an empire stretching from Britain to Africa. Romans were masters of engineering. Ever visited a real-life aqueduct? Now let's talk about the Mayans. They were math wizards and astronomy geniuses. Their calendar was insanely accurate. Plus, they had those jaw-dropping step pyramids. Finally, the Chinese. From the Great Wall to the Terracotta Army, their innovations in paper, gunpowder, and silk changed the game. So there you have it. 5 ancient civilizations who rocked our world and shaped history. Which one fascinates you the most? Drop a comment and let us know. Follow for more bite-sized knowledge bombs. See you next time.